What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I've got another comp video for you guys, but today this one is Divisionals, which was in Oklahoma City, so let's get right on into the comp. Alright, so starting off, this was the first boulder of the round. It had this kind of weird start off these like two pretty slopey volumes with like a weird sloper foot and like an undercling crimp, which is also pretty small. And I think something that I'm really not too good at is standing on volumes, so this start was definitely pretty hard for me, as you can tell, as I'm just repeatedly falling off. I think part of the issue was my right hand was a bit too high on the right volume, so I was kind of like more out than into the wall. But as you can see, I finally stick the start here, but then my foot just slips. But you know, I tried it again, finally get this zone right here, but then I think I was kind of just rushing this boulder, but you know, at least I got the zone on this one. I feel like I could have topped it though. It was pretty toppable if I got that move after the zone, but it didn't end up happening. And as you can see here, I'm trying like some different start betas just to see if there's like a better way for me to start it, but I just kept putting my right hand too high on that volume. I think overall in this comp, I kind of just didn't read the climbs enough. I was kind of just like rushing to get on them. On to Boulder 2, this one was the hardest one of the round. It was like this crazy power boulder where you start on this like really bad sloper, or like a side pull sloper, and on this like small triangle foot. And you had to like go out to a smaller foothold on that other volume thing, and then into this underclinging red hold, which is also really slopey. I think this one again, I just should have taken more time to read it, but I'm pretty happy about how I got on this one, or how I did on this one. I was trying some weird data there, but I did end up getting the zone on this one, which pretty much no one topped this boulder, so getting the zone was pretty much good for this boulder. But this thing was like crazy powerful. Like once I get up to the zone, my legs just like start shaking from how hard I'm like pushing, as you'll see here in just a second. And this zone is also just terrible. It was pretty much just an underclinging sloper kind of thing. I don't even know how to describe it. Onto the third boulder. This one started on the inside of the cave, and it had this like really weird, interesting jump around move where I had to like jump around the corner to this jug, but it wasn't like a full jug, it was kind of like a side jug, if you know what I mean. And on these first few attempts, I felt like I was getting close to it, but yet again, I didn't take long enough to read it. So when I did eventually get there, I made just a stupid mistake and tried to do some weird dyno thing up to the next hold, which didn't work at all. Then for the next few attempts, I kind of just started falling again because I was pretty pumped by this. Well, I wasn't pumped, I was just, my body was getting tired. So I was losing like a lot of energy and power. I also think that there's an easier way to do the jump around move, where if I didn't get my left foot flagging on the side, I could like keep my feet on the inside of the cave and then like jump around, which I would have been able to put more force into it, which I would have been able to jump easier. But I did get it here again, and I tried this stand-up beta, but I should have brushed the yellow zone hold because it was like really slippery at that point, because I came out I think 24th or something, so everything was pretty chalked up. But onto the last boulder here, the slab, and this one was pretty doable. I just didn't execute it right, and I was focused on like trying not to be nervous during this comp, but I think focusing on staying calm like really relaxed my grip, and as I went for this next hold right here, I kind of just like hit the hold, but I didn't like grip it. And if I had stuck that move and then gotten to the top and finished that climb, I would have qualified for finals the next day, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's a learning experience. But towards the end, I thought I could really get this slab, so I was kind of just rushing these attempts, and I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I was still getting like powered out, and it was kind of hot in there after, you know, climbing on these hard climbs. I think overall I just need to like slow down more and like think, rather than just like throw myself at the boulders. But now it's time to start getting ready for lead season, and this is my first lead climb since I don't even know when the last time I lead climbed was, but this is a 13 minus, and I was a little bit more than rusty my first time back on ropes, so I didn't actually send it. But it's been about 2 weeks since I recorded this, and I'm definitely seeing a lot of improvements. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe.